This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach. Come on in, come on in. Come run some errands with me on this beautiful Friday morning. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that everything is going good for you today. I am your heart coach and heart realtor, and we grow heart equity on this channel, personal, relational, and financial wealth that we obtain through authentic living. And we grow this wealth, this heart equity that spreads into every area of our lives, personally, relationally, and into our finances. Because I believe when you heal your heart, you truly transform your life. So, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know where you are listening from whenever you are tuning into this video. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about home ownership. I did a really good consult this week with an amazing individual, and she was just a delight to talk to. And when I got off with her, it just reminded me one, she's one of the type of people. It's like your people, right? She's one of the type of clients I'm excited about working with because she's serious about getting into her home and having a homestead for her family and being able to set up generational wealth using real estate, right? So that's really exciting to see. And after I got off of her, I was reminded that it's really important for us to always be raising awareness and sharing education with you guys. So today, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about my thoughts about real estate. As a realtor, I've been a licensed real estate agent now for almost 6 years, but I have been in real estate for hmm, I'll say at least about 15 years. I've supported and been in this real estate industry in some way or another for at least about 15 years now, just helping others, supporting them through their home ownership process while doing the same for myself. So, what I wanted to talk to you about today is you can get a home by the end of the year. There's somebody that started the year this year and you thought that you're too far off, your credit isn't good enough, you don't have what it takes to be able to purchase a home, and not just purchase the home but maintain the home. And I just want to let you know that I do not agree with you. I believe that if you can maintain someone else's property with respect and pay your rent on time and still be able to manage your life, establish a savings, invest in your 401k in some way, shape, or form, you can purchase and own a home. Home ownership requires discipline and consistency, just like many other things in your life that you have been able to master and be able to and have been able to control in your life. So one thing I just want to let you know that you can do it. But I know that to be true, but you have to know that for yourself. What I have found is, and this is not pertaining to the consultation that I just had, but what I found with a lot of the clients that I have worked with are there are a lot of people that just, because they don't know, they just feel like they can't do it. It's just that simple. It's like, I don't know what to do, so I can't do it. And not knowing does not mean that you can't do it. I know that might sound simple. It might even sound like I'm being facetious, but I'm not. What I've realized is many of us have been conditioned that you have to be perfect, you have to always get it right in order to not be rejected, in order to not be canceled, in order, to not be um, turned down. And a lot of people have such a huge fear of rejection that they won't even try something new, something that they're not sure about. They're not even willing to try it because they don't want to risk the failure or the feeling like a failure, right? So, what I want to tell you is one, believe you can do it because you can. I truly believe you can. And if you stick with it, you absolutely will, right? So, that's the first thing I want us to talk about. The second thing I want us to talk about is to get you a realtor, right? Get you a really good realtor. Get you someone that's knowledgeable about the home buying process and someone that, even if they don't know everything about your specific situation, They're willing to find out. They're willing to research. They're showing you that they're willing to put your best efforts forward. What I tell people all the time is that everyone is not your client. Everyone is my client, but my people are my people, and I with them, and I go hard with them. I treat every client as if it were my deal, like my this like as if this is me buying a home, right? What I think that this is fair, what I think that this makes sense. And as their trusted real estate professional, I advise them that way. Ultimately they make their own decisions, but I try to give them as much information as possible to make those decisions. Often my clients will tell me, well, that's information you're gonna have to, remind me, or you may have to tell me more than one time. That's fine, but I would much rather do that than not educate you about things that are really important, about getting your home, and things that you need to know about so that you can be an informed homeowner. So the second thing you do, you get you a realtor. And the third thing, go do the application. I don't care, unless you have a 300 credit score, I say go ahead and do the application, right? And even if you just started working on your job, do the application. Let the lender tell you what you would need to do to get approved. I have had so many clients think that they cannot afford a home, only to do the application and get approved right then, like get approved the first time. And then I've also had a lot of people who do the application and they find out it's not yet, right? It's not a no, it's just not yet. They'll find out, hey, let's work on this. Let's make these adjustments. Let's pay these credit cards down. Let's get this particular account caught up and current. Those are things that the loan officer can let you know when you are wanting to purchase a home. And then you and your realtor and your loan officer, if that's the one you're choosing to work with, you and that loan officer, your realtor, y'all can um you know y'all can work together, come up with an action plan, come up with a game plan, and then move forward with that projection. Make adjustments as you need to. Stay in communication with your realtor. Stay in and keep, monitor your credit. Be more aggressive in your finances, and when it comes to saving. I'm not saying cut off all your extracurricular activities, but maybe cut back on a lot of the things that you may be doing that are not necessities, that you can then divert those resources into home ownership, right? So if you're going out to eat a lot and you party every weekend, or you go buy a new pair of shoes every time you find yourself getting paid, maybe you stop doing that. Maybe you get a pair of shoes every other month and you save that shoe money into your home buying fund. And you'll be surprised at how fast and how far that will go. Another thing I found, and I always tell my clients this is very quirky, but it has happened almost every time. I need to sit down and do the numbers, but I always tell my clients when they lock into purchasing a home, what I have found is that money will come out of nowhere. They'll get some type of raise. Somebody might like give them something. They get just some type of financial blessing that they were not expecting. Some people have gotten raises, bonuses, refund checks that they were not expecting. So I share that to say I believe that something amazing happens when you lock in and you believe that you can be a homeowner. And that's really what this is about. I gave you 3 steps to actually purchasing a home. And I really believe that those 3 steps will work. But if you don't start with the first one, believing that you can do it, nothing else will really matter. Okay? Well, I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Remember, when you heal your heart, you transform your life and you truly transform our world. So let's keep growing heart equity. Okay? All right. This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, signing out.